You find something that you can teach to the world and you actually do it. This is no longer an optional thing. Having somebody create content for your brand should be part and parcel of any business in the 2022 environment. So let's go over the first one right here, determining your superpower. So how do we determine what is the one thing that we can do to make the world a better place? I already know mine. I'm teaching you guys about marketing. I'm hopefully going to get a lot of you guys to be blown away today, get your mind moving with all kinds of activities and ideas, go home and start implementing. The stories that I hear every single day of people. The other day I have a program called the AGM Ninja Lab, in which people come into our world and we help them implement. It's a roadmap for them to succeed in the world of business. I had a lady that she has a very nice brand. She actually does coolers and she wraps them and she puts different logos on it and branding and very cool stuff. When she started with me, she had done $10,000 in a year for the last 2 or 3 years in a row, and she wasn't able to scale from that. Last year, she broke $1 million in revenue just doing cool wrappers, cooler wrappers. That's what her business is built on. So intellectual property in combination with application of that knowledge is the key to getting your business moving forward. So what is a superpower? You look at people like Damon John. He's teaching people on education, on business. Chick Corea had an ability to influence others with his incredible music and inspire other people, and that was his superpower. So he kept on bringing attention towards his music. My dad, we're already like almost at 6 million subscribers at this point. His ability to teach people about the metabolism, about health, about weight loss. We give information on that value. Dr. Eric Berg, about to hit 7 million subscribers right now, teaching people about the ketogenic diet. That's superpower, right? So again, we got to look at more examples that are applicable to you guys, but we've done it on the Facebook page. This is what I do every day on my Facebook page. We teach people about marketing. I give them tools and strategies and actionable things that they can do to get their business going to the next level. And we're doing that consistently across all the channels that we manage here at AGM. If you guys don't know this lady right here, that's Nancy Cartwright. She is one of the biggest voice actors, actually the second biggest voice actor in the world. Only second to her co-star, which is Homer Simpson. She's Bart Simpson. So she is educating people on how she does voice acting. She's always bringing attention, and she's one of the biggest stars in that particular world of voice acting. Examples of superpowers. So for example, if you have a clothing brand, well, fashion tips. How to feel better as a woman, as a man. How to dress better so you can have an increased value of yourself. Supplements, health and fitness. If you're into makeup tutorials. There's some massive brands. If you look at one of the biggest makeup brands, is from this girl, Kylie Jenner, the Kardashian, right? She's $1 billion business at this point. And what's that?
When she was a teenager, she became a billionaire.
When she was a teenager, she was a billionaire. Granted, it's not a great example because she had a catapult called the Kardashians, right? We don't have that catapult in general, but people that do makeup tutorials and educate people on makeup are giving people value, and by doing so, they bring attention. Office supplies, for example, just a very general example. You can give organizational tips. If you're selling staplers, and if you're selling like papers, and if you're selling whatever the case may be, you're giving people information about how to organize. Again, we just made these ones up just to give you guys an idea. Beauty products, skincare, anti-aging. It's a pretty massive subject right there. You find something that you can teach to the world and you actually do it. If you, as a business owner, as a brand owner yourself, you don't feel like getting in front of the camera, you just bring somebody on board that does it for you. This is the best investment that your business can have. There's a lot of people that are 20 years old, 18 years old, 25-year-olds looking for opportunities to actually be a part of something special. This is no longer an optional thing. Having somebody create content for your brand should be part and parcel of any business in the 2022 environment. Service brand, for example, if you guys are doing services, raise your hand if you have a service business. Right, you need more prospects, more people. You need to get people to trust you. If you're a tax accountant, for example, you need to get people to believe in you and your ability to guide them on the jungle of the IRS rules and regulations. So you want to be able to give people education on that subject. If you're a CPA and you have the legal ability to counsel people in that area. Digital marketing, that's me, right? Marketing tips, information, how to be more successful in that particular environment. If you're a consultant, there's a lot of people that are business consultants. They're helping businesses do better. Well, give them free information on how to do better. I like to give you guys an analogy. I've used this in the past, that if you want to succeed in any of these environments, here's an example. If you're a car mechanic, anybody here a car mechanic by any chance? Okay, if you're a car mechanic and you want to have your shop full of people that you actually have to have a waiting list, all you got to do is follow this particular journey and teach people everything about cars, every single thing. Some other people, old school, will tell you, it's my intellectual property. Why am I going to give it away for free? Why am I going to do that when I worked so hard at acquiring this knowledge? Oh my God, I spent 25 years learning mechanics on vehicles. Well, it's the actual opposite of that. You want to teach people about changing spark plugs, about changing oils, about tire rotations. You want to teach people about how to handle mechanical failures. Anything that has to do with that vehicle, you give that value away. And you create content around that, and you push that value, and you make sure that people don't ever need you. You do everything possible to have people avoid needing your shop. If you do that consistently, look at me, I'm giving you guys everything. I'm not holding anything back. I'm giving you guys the entire strategy. I still have a long list of people that want to be a part of AGM consistently. And we actually have to limit the amount of clients that we bring into AGM because I don't have enough manpower to service all of them. That's even me giving away everything that I have. I don't sell, at this point, digital courses. I'm actually giving away the information for free.
And I was just going to add that another thing you can do besides what Manuel just went over is just document what you're doing throughout your day. Like in the car, the mechanic example, you just show people how you're actually fixing it. Maybe, like Manuel was saying, you can show them also like, you know, what you, like how to do it, but you can just document and just let people watch what you do.
If you're a chiropractor, for example, or a doctor, you give health fitness tips. If you're a hairstylist, you can give hair tips and tutorials.
Can I give you a real quick example of two examples? Two friends that I have on TikTok. One that on the product side, all he does like art, canvas printing and whatnot. So he just shows the machine printing the art every day, different kinds of art. And then that creates the want for somebody, oh, I want that one too. And then he gets a bunch of orders that way. And he doesn't even talk, but that his superpower is just showing what is possible with his machines, right? And a chiropractor client that we had, all he did also, I mean, you could do tips, but all he did was he recorded himself just kind of cracking backs, and that noise, people love it. I don't know. He just made videos that were like 5 minutes long of just cracking somebody's back, and that's all he did.
If you keep on putting that video in front of people, whenever they do experience back pain, which it happens quite often, who are they going to think about first?
Exactly.
It's the Coca-Cola effect, like as I like to describe. Sodas are Coca-Colas. Why? Because they've been branding themselves for so many years. So that's the value of doing social media marketing like this.